Have you ever wondered how the crane in the scrapyard is able to lift the heavy iron object even without touching it? Hello, this is Krishna, a science graduate, and I am absolutely passionate to answer this particular question. For that, we need to understand what a magnet is. So, magnets are those substances primarily composed of iron, nickel, and cobalt. And if they are material, they must have atom. If they have atom, they must have electrons. And if they have electron, the electron must be rotating and spinning. Due to the continuous rotation and spin of the electron, they form what we call a magnetic domain. Magnetic domain is the smaller version of the magnet itself. And if these magnetic domain are aligned in a specific way, particularly if they are pointing outward the material, we call this is a north pole. And if the alignment, they are aligned in exactly opposite way, meaning they are pointing inward the material, we call it south pole. A basic cuboidal shaped magnet is called bar magnet. Now the group of these particular magnetic domain creates a field, and this field is responsible for the attraction of iron and magnetic objects. Now you might ask a question. If every material is composed of atom have electrons, and electrons are rotating and spinning, and due to that they form magnetic domain, and the magnetic domain is responsible for attraction, then why not every object is a magnet? So the answer lies in the alignment of these magnetic domain. If they are aligned in a specific way, then only the object will be a magnet. If they are aligned randomly, they will not be a magnetic object. The attraction of the by the magnetic domain will get cancelled out each other. Now when we pass electricity through a wire, it behaves like a magnet, bar magnet, and contains all the property of the bar magnet. But these electromagnet have one advantage over the traditional magnet. So when we pass electricity, they become magnet, and when we cut off the electricity, they become non-magnet or they demagnetize. Reason being, these electromagnets are used in the crane in the scrapyard to lift the heavy iron object. So we give electricity, it become magnet, attract the heavy iron object and lift, and we displace it to the place where we want, and then we cut off the electricity. If I need to summarize the concept, then I would say magnets are composed of basically iron, nickel, and cobalt. And every material has atom has electrons are rotating and spinning. Due to that, they form a magnetic domain. And the group of magnetic domain aligned in a specific way is responsible for the attraction of iron and magnetic objects. When we pass electricity through a wire, it also behaves like a bar magnet. And reason being, these particular bar magnet, electromagnet are used in the crane to lift the heavy iron object. Thank you for your attention. Happy learning and have a great day.